Hi everyone, Mary at Espresso Press Design. Welcome and thank you for joining me today, February 25th, 2025. Today we're going to do the antique mirror that I promised before I forget all about it. And this is a fabulous little thing to use all of those photographic image greeting cards you might have. It seems every time you pick up a stash of cards, you get them. And now I have to stand up again and try to get this to show the reflection here. So that's what we're going to do. Beautiful. And I'll tell you where I got the inspiration and all that in a second here. First, let me do my thank yous and appreciations. Thank you to Janet, Karen, Crystal, A. Nichols, Donna, Sue Ha Young, Helen, Carol, Lucy, Kate, and Teresa. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your visiting and kind comments and all of the love you've shared recently. Oh my. Okay. I don't know what it is, but lately if I don't put the humidifier on at night, I mouth breathe, and then the next day my throat is all messed up. And I forgot to put it on last night because I thought it was warm enough and humid enough that I would be okay. So, okay, I have an announcement to make. This is Victoria, I think Victoria Florals, and I am closing my digitals on Shopify, and from all of my, I have 31 products on there, and those will now be free in the videos. So this will be the first one. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why items don't sell on Shopify, because the kits are 10 times larger, they're cheaper, and they're gorgeous. But I am done trying to create products for two different sites of the same category. So these will now be free on my videos. Might as well try to promote something else, and I'll probably do an antique mirror in this image because I love it. Love those little violet flowers there. And I use these for my bookmarks, my Christmas bookmarks. So I'll probably do one of those. So, okay. All of these photographic type image cards that you get, well, you now have another thing you can do with them. So I'm probably going to choose one. Probably not a rose. I think I'll probably do this one because it already has a halo around it a little bit, and it will be easier. And don't want to do another rose. I might do this one because I think I could probably put that in my fall journal. Kind of pretty. Thomas Kincaid. Okay. So that's what you'll need, or any image. You can do it with any image, really. So first things first, let me tell you what you'll need. Okay, so you'll need some acrylic paints, metallics, 2 silver. I have silver. You don't need 2 silver. I have 2 silvers and 1 black. And this oil-based metallic pen is optional. If you want to put some little true mirror specks in there, you can do that. But I did not do that with the first one, and it's fine. And then you will need, if you want to do a border, you will need a frame embossing folder. And I only have one. Well, I have a couple, but one is an oval. 2 are an oval, and I don't want an oval. So I'm choosing the rectangle border embossing folder. And I'm just going to chop off my back here. This is very easy. And you can, if you don't mind the sentiment, you can glue those together back to back. Keep your sentiment on the back. Or this one I didn't. This one I did. Keep the sentiment. And this one I just left. So you can do that. I might keep that and put my other one on there. Might put that flower on there, we'll see. Or I'll just get another piece of paper. And I have a palette here and some sponges. I didn't feel like getting my fingers dirty, so I just did this with a sponge and a little disposable palette. Because I'm getting lazy. I don't feel like cleaning my plate, especially of acrylics. So I'm just going to plop a magazine here. Make sure I'm in. And then, oh, why did I, sorry, I put my tape away, and tape is a little bit helpful. Now what she did was, I saw this on Ginger Chick Rehab, and she was doing it with some old picture frames and decoupage painting type images. And I thought, oh, that's cool. I wonder if I could replicate that. So what she did was she traced around what she didn't want to lose, or what she didn't want to lose. But I'm just going to place my wax paper. You'll need wax paper. This is the best for this type of stuff. And I'm just going to hinge it on there. And then I have my image taped down, and I have my wax paper taped down. And then, let me see, I need a little water here. Dampen my sponge. I'm using sponges, as I said, because I didn't want to get messy, and I have 2 here just in case. I don't want this to be too opaque, but I have words up here in this one, and I had some words here, and you can cover your words, like this says a birthday wish. I'll definitely be hoping to cover that, or at least make it seemingly disappear. This one didn't disappear completely, but all you can see is a little scroll of the, I think it was birthday wishes. Yeah, birthday. So it's barely noticeable. Okay, so we're going to start with the black. And I used two different blacks. One was in a tube. I'm going to try this one today. And you don't need very much because you're just daubing. You're lightly daubing. So I think I'm going to go with the smaller tip. And then just going to daub it in there. Get the majority off. Where can I put this where you can see it? I hope you can see that. And then I'm just going to go around my image. Whoops, that's a little close there. Go around my image. As if this was an old, destroyed mirror. This is very easy to do. And I'm just alternating my sponge shape so I don't get a straight edge or a square. And if you just keep twisting, it'll be fine. Oh, and I forgot to say you'll need a glue stick. And then we're just going to go around the image with, I think this one will be better because I can still see the black being sheer. Last time I think I put a little too much black. So okay, something like that. Okay, let me lift this up for you. Something to that effect. And this is the side that's going to be up on your vinyl. So whereas hers was hers was against the glass, or how can I say that? Her image, her painting, and her paint were on the same side of the glass, on the back of the glass. But we would probably lose our shimmer if we did that. So I'm going to switch palettes here. And I think I'm going to try this super liquid one, because I honestly can't remember which one I used the first time for my silver. But I know this should remain pretty sheer. And I'm just going to use the same sponge. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the silver. Now if you wanted, you could take that metallic pen and after the black and before the silver, you could put some flecks. I'm going to have to tilt this here because I can't tell if I'm getting enough metallic sheen from this particular silver. Might have to move to the other one. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to move to the other one. The thicker one. Because I can't. I must have used this one. So, I heard Joanne's got a buyer, but that reminded me because I bought that super liquidy one at Joann's and I think it's actually defective. But I've been trying to use it anyway. And I'm glad I found this because mostly, yeah, I think this one's a little more metallic, a little more shimmery. Mostly I use gold. So I'm glad I got inspired by this. It will help me find a way to use all this silver. Okay. Would kind of like that a little more. Then you can come in a little bit more with the silver only, because it will be very soft and it will help soften that edge. I know it doesn't look transparent at the moment, but once you get it glued on there, it'll be fine. I'll try to get more of an oval here, less of a rectangle with the silver. Okay, I think that should do it. So I just have to let this dry a second. Okay. So let me flip it up. Seems to be almost dry except for that top corner. Give it a second here. And then I will probably turn off the camera while I do the embossing because I moved my embossing machine back to the other side of the room. I rearranged my entire room and I got a bunch of stuff out of here and I decided I'm just going to stay here until summer. That way I don't have to move everything myself. And if I'm happy enough, I won't move at all. I'd rather not move at all. So, okay, I'm going to lift that up and put that tape down because I don't need it anymore. Oops, don't move. Get back in my spot. My fingers are sticky. Put this back down. And then press over. Just going to get my cork here. And burnish that in. Okay. And I'll do the metallic pen just a little bit so you can see. And if you have any spots, it seems like I have a spot there on top I missed. So I'm just going to put a little silver up there. Okay. Sure. I need some more glue in this corner. Whoops. That's still wet. Okay. So you can take your metallic pen and you can get it juicy. And you can just put some dots and then give them a rub. Because you don't want dots really. You just want a little bit of shine here and there. But as I said, that part is not necessary. Just want a little bit of shine like an old mirror. I think that'll do because I don't want to overdo that. But that part is not necessary. Okay. So then, okay, we didn't want that. Then I'm going to trim it. Let this glue dry. See how this, sorry, see how this fits in this embossing folder. That second rose there I had to trim. And then I ended up with less of my mirror effect on the bottom. So let's see how that's working. So there we go. You don't have to do the embossing folder if you don't want. But I am going to. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So, let me just hold this up here for you. Okay, you don't have to do the embossing folder part. Now see, now you made your crappy card look like a antique mirror. I do have a little, let me see how, that's not readable. Okay, that's just, My text is completely gone. So, okay, I'm going to turn the camera off, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That's a pretty thin card. I didn't get a very deep emboss. Let me get this up here so you can see the metallic effect. Okay, and if you want, I did this part because she was using old picture frames to make her items, so that's why I included a frame in the first place, just because that was the inspiration. And I still think my first one turned out best, and I don't know why. Maybe I should have did that video immediately. Maybe I have more silver than black, but it's still good and a fabulous way to use up all of your pretty much unusable, in my opinion, photographic image cards. And it seems like you always get a well, I guess I'm just going to leave that out because I'm going to do one more, and I don't know if it'll be a greeting card or that Victorian florals image, but I'm going to do one more on my time. And if you need another demonstration of that, let me know, but it seems pretty simple to me, and I think it's a great idea to use up these things that you normally wouldn't be. I mean, some people might be using them. I probably have 10 rose cards that I don't know. I don't use that kind of image that much, but I know a lot of people, for your vintage and ladylike and what have you, romantic type journals, might like something like that. So okay everyone, thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.